Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. Just getting ready to go, getting ready to go to work. Sorry. And figured I'd let you join me. I've been getting lots of questions about things that I do. One I got, which I thought was super funny, was, am I really this white? No, I'm in a lavender bathroom with white trim, and then I am having issues replacing my light, but I'm going to get it fixed. And so here's what it looks like. It's currently hanging because I have to drill some holes in the plates. So it's LED, it's super white. I'm not actually quite this pale. I am very white, but not quite this white. So anyway, that was just super funny. I thought I'd let you guys know. And then I got some comments about if I use primer. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It does make a difference. It really does. It helps to, like I said the other day, I have large pores. It really helps to smooth that out. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on my mood. I do use, my stepdaughter got me this. Love it. It's just like an oil, but it doesn't like get super oily. Hydrate your skin. And the reason why is because when you don't, like, you'll have dry spots and like your makeup will kind of like not peel off, but like if your skin is peeling because it's dry, your makeup is going to show that. It's actually going to highlight it. So always make sure scrub your face, and then use some type of moisturizer just to smooth everything out. Like I said, sometimes I do use a primer, sometimes I don't, but it does make a difference and it does help. I got a question about powder. What's the point of it? So you're putting a liquid on your face. And yeah, it'll kind of dry, but not completely. And so the powder just helps to set it, in my opinion. So when you put on your foundation, like, that's great and everything, but to like help keep it in place, that's why I go over it with like a translucent powder. Just helps to keep everything set. And then what other questions did I get? I think that's all I can remember right now, so I'm just gonna get ready. Keep sending me stuff. I love it. If you've got things that you want me to try, hey, I'm struggling with this look, show me how you would do it. I would absolutely do it. It gives me great things to talk about, and I'm really enjoying doing this for you guys, so keep it up. Okay, so today I'm actually going to use a primer because I realized I hadn't been, and so that's a really good question that I got. This one actually came in a Birchbox. It's called Smashbox Photo Finish. I do actually like it. It's very soft, very smooth, not greasy. I like the way it makes my skin feel. I actually put it on my hands after I'm done because it's so soft. And you know, during the winter, it gets very dry. So anything to help keep your skin soft and smooth, because I used to struggle a lot with dry skin and dry patches, specifically here. So when I wash my face, I really scrub right here just to make sure that I get all of the like dead loose skin off. I don't know why that's my problem area, but it is. So, and just to kind of show you guys a little bit about me, I'm going to show you like it's not like a dirty bathroom, but anyway. So here is, oh, I took a picture. I can't. Okay. We're just going to turn this around then. So here is my makeup box. This is everything that I have. I have lots and lots and lots of stuff. Lots of it, like I said, was given to me or just trying new things. I love it. So, if you guys want me to try a product and be like, hey, what do you think of this? Maybe it's something I've already tried. Let me know. I'll let you know what I thought of it. So I'm just going to get ready. I don't know what look I'm going for today. I already know that I kind of want to do this with my hair, so we'll see how whatever works with it. I'm really just to kind of try to figure out, I kind of just play it by ear. I don't really ever have a plan. Sometimes I'll have seen something that I think looks good, so I try it. Probably gonna do a little bit of color today. I was kind of thinking something purple. So let's see. I'm gonna put on my Foundation first. And I always do it like super heavy and then kind of brush it out from there. Looks kind of weird right now. But you guys see how it looks in the end, so. The process always makes you look weird. I don't like it to look super cakey. I mean, I'm sure that it does. Always bring it down. There's a spot I almost missed. It looks like I got some in my hairline, so I'll make sure and just, I always go into my hairline and then I just kind of like clean it up with a rag. And then I just keep patting because it kind of moves around on the brush. And then it also helps to pick up some of that stuff that is like, if it's super thick in an area. Make the double chin. And dudes, yes, this is what we do to look good. Just keep patting. I always tend to have like a buildup right here, so. Okay, that's done. Shit. Where'd my paper towel go? I don't know what happened to my paper towel roll. It's like my lifesaver. I am gonna go find it. I'll be right back. Okay, I found it. The other thing that I also have kind of learned, because I used to like put on my foundation, immediately put on powder. It's still kind of wet. So when you do that, it makes your powder wet. It doesn't stay as well. So I was kind of like, let it sit for a bit and then put the powder on. Just to give it a chance to dry a little bit. And I think, yeah, like I said, we're going to do a fun purple. And see how that goes. I've literally had this thing. I got it from like Sephora like 10 years ago. I know there's an expiration date on these. When it comes to the powders, I don't pay attention to those. When it comes to other stuff, I do, because liquids are obviously different. There's a reason why it's liquid, but I'm like, does it really expire if it's powder? I think they just do that for them. I don't know. I have moved my brush set. I'm a little disorganized today. I apologize. Okay, so I just take, oh, that was the thing. She asked me, like, do I clean my brushes after every use? You should. Do I? No. I get ready for work and I leave. So how do I prevent color transference from one, eyeshadow to the next? My paper towel. My paper towel is my lifesaver. Once I'm done with the color, I just take the brush, spin it on a paper towel, and then, until it looks like most of the color is off, and then I go do what I need to do. So you can see where the foundation has like made it to the creases. Look for that, brush it out. That is another thing you do want to kind of pay attention to. And the reason why is because if you put eyeshadow over that, or if it's still too wet, it's going to end up in your creases. And by the end of your day or your shift, I work 12-hour shifts. So if you do that, it's probably going to end up in your creases. My makeup never looks super fantastic at the end of my shift. I typically have eyeliner down below my eyes. If anybody's got an idea on how to prevent that, that would be great. I've tried so many eyeliners and it doesn't matter. By the end of my 12-hour shift, it's down a little bit. So I don't know. maybe somebody can help me. Just gonna get started here. I'm gonna start on this eye. I usually start on the other one, but that's okay. I just follow my crease. I saw in that video for the girls with hooded eyes. I don't really have hooded eyes, but I don't have like those super, like that eye. You know what I mean? And those are like in every freaking video. I don't have that. So the hooded eye video was actually really good. She was talking about following where your eye socket thing is, and that's actually where your crease is. So, but it looks different on girls with hooded eyes. So find yours, watch that video. It was so helpful. And it is on the page here. So just go to the page, find it, and just give it a watch. It's not done by me. It was obviously done by somebody who's a makeup artist. But I thought it would be really, really good for you guys. Okay, that eye's done. So part of the reason why I make this face is so I can find my crease. You can see the difference. So I do this so I can see where my crease is. You know, maybe if I got a brow lift or something that would help, but I'm not paying that kind of money for, I'm not paying that kind of money for that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm broke. I don't know if you can hear, but my dog is mooing. Sorry. He does that to get our attention, and it's super funny. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that looks for now. What am I gonna do now? So I think I'm going to go with black in the corners. When it comes to blacks, you have to use a good eyeshadow. If it looks black and it's cheap, it's probably not going to show very well. Yeah, it's going okay. There are things that you can put to make so you don't have to like go back over it with, you know, a concealer or whatever. I've never used them, and I think part of the reason is because like I put my foundation on first, and then if I use that, then it picks up the foundation. It's up to you. Find what works. So I always start where I want it to be the darkest, and then because obviously that's where I'm like really putting the color down. And And then I just kind of push it to where I want it to go. And I always kind of look, how does it look symmetrical and not symmetrical? It's as symmetrical as I'm going to get, I think. Okay. Let's go for like a shimmery, it looks like a shimmery kind of nude color. And I thought it was super funny that the video that I shared earlier, this is not where I'm putting it. I'm just kind of, I saw a spot, so I'm just kind of blending with my finger. Okay. But I thought it was super funny in the video that I shared earlier, like mocking makeup artists from 2004. You know, like, oh, put it on your finger. I don't have tools. I do have tools. I just find this a lot easier than brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing to get the same amount of color on. Now, because I want the lighter, the heaviest in the front, I'm starting from the front, moving to the back. And I'm just kind of lightly tapping because I want to keep the black there. I don't want to cover it. So I'm just trying to blend that a little bit. Kind of digging it. Okay. I don't like to spend, I mean, I do. I like to spend a lot of time on my makeup. It makes me feel good. It's art. I think everybody's a makeup artist if they enjoy it. You don't, even artists start out crappy somewhere. So, you know, I don't do this for a living. I'm actually a respiratory therapist. Yes, I know I'm vaping. Anyway, so you know, like I said, I don't do this for a living. I just enjoy doing it. It makes me feel really good. I think makeup is empowering to women. And, you know, yes, men do enjoy it. The prettier you look, men like it, whatever. It's not why I do it. I don't do it for anybody else but me. I like to spend time in here. And I like to do things that make me feel good, and this is one of them. So. Okay. This is just a nude to go along, make that part a little shiny along the eyebrow. Just a little bit, goes a long way. This was also in the video that makes fun of people. Yes, I use a lighter and I heat that up. I didn't catch it on fire like in that other video though. And I also think that my foundation is set now. So I'm gonna get my powder. And not set, but dry. Okay, that's done. See, I don't know about you guys, but I like that I can look good and not spend my entire life in a bathroom. Eventually, I'm gonna have a place to do my stuff. Just not right now. And I don't think I'm going to put a lot of eyeliner under my eyes today. I think I kind of like the way it looks, very light. So when I do this part, I can touch my eye, like eyeball. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. I first started doing my makeup on the school bus because I wasn't allowed to wear makeup at the time. So if I did it on the school bus, nobody would know. Don't do that if you're a kid and you're watching. Do what your parents say. Anyway, so you kind of get used to poking yourself in the eye. If you can't just run this across like I just did. Start with your eyeliner first then, because otherwise you're going to touch where you just put all that on. Kind of lift it up and away. And just run it across. This gets it on that, I think it's called a waterline. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, that part's done. Now I'm going to do my brows. Like I said, when I first started doing my brows, I didn't do them as thick. I just kind of filled it in a little bit with eyeshadow, basically, because it was like, it's very drastic when you go from plain kind of like this to darker, and nobody's ever seen that on you before, or you haven't seen it before, and you'll kind of be like, oh my gosh, I look like a clown. You don't. It actually looks good. It's just, it's a big change. Like when I first shaved my head, it was a big change. Everybody loved it. It took me a little bit to get used to it, but now I love it. I don't think I'll ever have hair again. So I think that color is nice and put down. So I'm going to use my fancy brush that is somewhere. That's not it. Yeah, baby.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm home.
Okay.
So did you know, like...
Oh, I haven't gone yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let you do your thing.
All right, I love you.
Love you too.
That was my son. He's 15. He's a super good kid. Most of you know him.
Not factual information.
Not factual information. You're an awesome kid.
Shit.
Okay, give me just a minute. I gotta find that brush. Okay, I found it. Sorry, guys. This is the brush I like to use for my brows. Super thin, pointed. The other side has that. I think most brush sets come with these. That's what I use. Just put down the color, general shape, and then fine tune it. Spread it out. With this. Okay, overall I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do the other one now. And this one is Maybelline Brown Define and Fill Duo. It's got like a smudger. Oh, it says filling powder on this other side. Never used it, so let's try it. I thought it was just a smudger. I didn't think it had like, it says filling powder though, so we'll see. I mean, okay. My dog is still mooing. It's about time to go potty, so that's why he's doing that. And he knows it. Oh, and don't try to fill in your brows if you don't have them like waxed. I mean, they don't have to be like super done, but if you're trying to fill in your brows and you don't already have the shape that you're trying to do, it's going to kind of look funny because everybody else is going to see all the other stuff. So get them waxed, tweeze them, do what you do, but get them brows done. I'm actually going to learn how to thread at home. I'm really interested in it. So far, what I've tried to do is not quite working. And I think it's because I bought thread that's too thick. So, and I'll make a video about that as soon as I can. Since I did it on the other side. I was also asked about contouring. I'll do another video on that at some point in time. It just kind of gives more dimension to your face. I do it sometimes. Most of the time I don't. You know, I don't think anybody can really tell, to be honest, on me. So, because I don't like drastic contouring. You can see it in person. And I think I've mentioned that. You know, it's like super dark up here and super dark all over. Like, it looks great on a picture, but when you see it on a person, 3D in front of you, is it 3D, 4D, whatever dimension standing in front of you is, you can see all of that. And I think it looks funny, but that's just me. Maybe other people know how to do it better. I don't know. Maybe it was just that lady. I think I'm just going to do a wing and mascara and call it a day. When you work 12-hour shifts, 60 hours a week, this is what you do. I love what I do though. Okay. I keep seeing this white, so I think I'm going to do it. You can kind of see how the black is already kind of transferred. And it'll do that. So then if you're really wanting to make your eyes look bigger, they have like a nude color also. This one's white. I don't know if you guys can see if that makes a difference or not. It just really helps to make your eyes look bigger. Okay, just gonna do my wing now. And I just go across my eyelid. I actually use almost the side of the brush. especially in that corner. Right there, just because it's really hard for me to not press it super hard and make a super thick line. Okay, now I'm gonna go from, I used to kind of be up here, now I go, because of makeup videos that I've been watching. So I'm learning while you guys are learning, and that's part of the reason why I like this. So anyway, I just kind of start where the bottom of, like where my bottom lash is. And I just make a big line. And then I just kind of make it work. I'm going to go ahead and do this side first too. Okay. Bottom lash line. Big line. They kind of look even. So when I fill this part in, because I know it looks funny right now, like it's really not done. So I start halfway. Fill that part in. Do you see how I did that? Started halfway, filled it in, and then just touched where I went and pulled it back to the tip. And that makes it look like super defined. We'll do the same with this side. Okay, and my shapes are a little bit off. I can see it. I don't know if you can. This one's more this way. This one's more that way. Nobody else is going to notice it. Don't fret. They're just going to be like, oh, your wings are nice. You know, if you need to, turn your head a little bit. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But seriously, don't fret over it. I don't know what you guys think. I think that looks really good to me. So I'm just going to finish it up with some mascara. I touch it to my eyelid because I want it to kind of get in between the lashes on the eyelid itself. So you can't see any skin color. All right. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. Like I said before, this is my grandmother's blush. It's pink enough, I like it. I wasn't ever sure like how far forward do I go? And I don't make it super heavy. Oh my God. So anyway, I know that looks funny. You want to get the balls of your cheeks here. I don't know why I pushed up like that. That's how my mom used to do it. And so it's just kind of something I do. So if you wanted to contour a little bit, you can. I'm trying to find the right brush to use. There it is. So I use this one. It's very much like the one I use for my foundation. And then I have like an orangey bronzy kind of, this was like a super cheap one I got at Walmart, and it's okay. The only thing I actually use in it is the bronzing powder, like the darker one. And so for that, I just go under my cheeks here, under my cheekbones, which I know is like super defined. I'm working on it. Sometimes because I work so much, I forget to eat, so I have to remind myself. But anyway, so go under your cheekbones. I did that one wrong. Blush, contour. From the top of your ear down to the, not all the way to the corner of your mouth, but in that direction. Just a little bit. And some highlighter. Back in the day, we used to not want to be shiny. Now it's all about being shiny. Just go along the bridge of your nose, down to the point. And like this triangle here. Here, over, over. Not all the way up. This highlighter is actually, says Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, Vivid Baked Highlighter. I got it for my birthday. I actually really do like it. Except I broke it into pieces. It's currently smashed. But I make it work. I'm not throwing it away. This goes on top of your cheekbone. Blush goes on your cheekbone. Contouring goes under your cheekbone. Highlighter goes on top. And the reason why is because like when light hits it, it's going to make it shine. But the contouring down here, because you want to shape your face to make it look thinner, basically. That's why people contour. Not just thinner, but you don't have a flat, like painted face. Just adds dimension. I don't know what that thing's called. Everybody kind of highlights it a little bit. I actually like mine. Just a little bit on my chin. So that way when light hits it from this direction, it's nice and it gives it a nice little glow. All my lipsticks are in my purse. I'm going to go grab those. I'll be right back. I also just brush my teeth. Make sure and brush your teeth before you put makeup on. Okay. This is actually a color from Luminous. This one's, it says For in Rain Lip Stain. I don't know if you've ever tried these. They're not that expensive. They're like 20 bucks. I've had it for quite a while. I do really like it. It stays almost my whole 12-hour shift. And it doesn't feel cakey or hard. I've had those that stay, and you don't have to constantly reapply a like lip balm or lip gloss to it. All right, guys, I think it's my completed look. I'm just gonna add a little bit of definition to my hair, and oh, that's kind of nice looking. Anyway, so I'm just gonna do my hair really quick and get ready for work. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know if you have any questions. Message me directly through the page. I'm really enjoying the questions I get. Thank you so much for liking and following. I do have a YouTube page as well. I'll be posting videos to both. Check those out. And let me know what you think. I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.